Yeah.
So anyway, so you decided to go with us, and what made you decide to go with us?
Because when I talked to the boys, to Shay and Alan, they are perfect gentlemen, and they treat you like a human being, like you know what they're talking about and everything else. And at no time were they rude to me, or, you know, they were like your own sons talk to you, you know.
Yeah.
But when they turned up, when they said they were going to turn up, they actually advised me on what colour to do the tiles, because I didn't know what colour to do with them, because my tiles were brown.
Yeah.
And when they were cleaned, they weren't brown, they were another colour, and I thought, no, I never this colour. And he said, if you go around and look at houses, you'll find that most of the houses, the roof matches in with the gutters. And he said, you've got green gutters, so really, you know, it would be advisable to have a green roof. He said, but you can have blue roof or whatever colour you like. He said that they usually match it in. I didn't know that. You know, I didn't have any idea about that. My son was up here this week from Sydney, and as soon as he saw my roof, he said, Mum, fabulous. He said, it looks brand new. I said, I love it. From the minute I saw it when it was done, and up, because I wasn't here when the boys did it, and I love it. I really love it. You know, and that sounds silly about a roof, doesn't it? But I do, you know, and it's lifted the place. The place is 30 years old, you know, but it's just lifted it and made it look good again. I'm a war widow. My husband died of cancer. 9 days after he was diagnosed, he was dead. So it was the biggest shock in the world, and all of a sudden you're left with a house to look after. And I've always mowed the lawns and done the garden, but I've never lifted a paintbrush or anything like that. 2.5 years. Yeah, and somebody said to me, a friend of mine that lost her husband 7 months before mine, he said to me, all those people Audrey that said that they'll come around and help you do jobs, they don't come. She said, so you've got to learn to keep busy and do things yourself. I did not. I had somebody come and do a job and rip me off really badly. Price-wise, left me in a big mess, which I had to clean up. And so it makes you really wary about getting anybody in to do any work for you.
Particularly widows.
Yeah. But from the minute I spoke to the two guys, they made you feel comfortable straight away. Yeah. You know, they did. They just absolutely made you feel comfortable straight away. So they're not going to rip you off. And when they did the job, even in the driveway, you saw what my driveway looks like. I still put a big tarp down to put the machine and the paint on there. There wasn't even a spot of paint on the driveway, you know, and it's only a gravel driveway. It wouldn't have really mattered, you know. Cleaned up and just everything. I didn't have to do anything. I tell everybody about them. Honestly, I tell everybody about them. You know, I said, I just can't believe you don't get tradespeople like that anymore. And it was ever so funny because when the boys were doing a quote or something or looking at the roof next door here, and they popped in to see me, and I was quite surprised, and somebody said, and this isn't good language, somebody said to me if they'd done a shit job they wouldn't come back near you. People that don't do a good job don't come back near you, and you never, once they get paid, you never see them again, and you never hear from them again. And when my son was just here this week, and I showed my son the paperwork that you go and watch, the quote, I showed him the quote, and he said to me, this is a professional quote. This is the way you should be presented with a quote, not a bit of paper handed to you with it just written on a bit of paper.
Which is standard in our business.
Yeah. And he was really impressed with it. He said, you've done good, Mum. You've done good. That was his words. You've done good.
Well, we're glad that you're happy.
Yeah.
You do in this business.
You know, just be careful because there's just so many people wandering around doing bad jobs or taking your money and not coming back. And I couldn't believe it that you never got a cent off me till it was finished.